welcome back to another vlog. If you're new here, my name is Sarah. I am a PhD student in English, studying rhetoric and composition, specifically embodiment and digital writing and blogs in particular. I talk a lot about my research, and I'm currently applying for jobs on the academic job market this cycle, so I also talk a lot about the job application process. So if you are not subscribed already, now would be a great time for you to go and do that. So this morning was a bit of a chaotic morning. I was supposed to have a meeting scheduled on Zoom, and they had to cancel it last minute because of conflicts. And it was supposed to be like my writing center admin meeting because I'm a graduate assistant through my university's writing center. And I ended up going to the mall instead because Megan and I are really feeling like we need to have some outfits for the interviews and potential campus visits that we're like manifesting. And I'm like, let's just get that like out of the way so it's one less thing to worry about when we're like prepping for that kind of stuff. And I ended up finding some really good stuff. I found like a really nice black blazer at H&M, and she found some good stuff too, so it was like really surprising. It also felt like a core memory. I'm like, we were shopping for like job market stuff at our really crappy college town mall, and I don't know, I'm just like, we've been through so much together because we've lived together since our first year of grad school. Anyway, it is already 12:30, so I guess I lied when I said good morning. I am finally going to sit down on my computer for the day. I lead a writing group from 1 to 4. It's just writing in solidarity. So I'm going to work on finishing up a cover letter that I wrote yesterday, as well as a bunch of other job stuff, just really focusing on some materials, fixing up some like teaching portfolio type stuff, and then I have a workout class scheduled at 4:30 today. So lately I have been writing absolutely everything down in this planner, like everything, because there's so many due dates and deadlines swirling around that I need to see them in 2 places. I need to see them on my job market spreadsheet, and I also need to see them on like my week by week view that I use here. I also really like this planner because at the bottom it has little smiley faces for you to rate your day, all the way from like yes to nope. And I think that that's like nice to take a moment to pause and say like, how was my day yesterday? So yesterday was Tuesday. It was a good day. So I'll give it good. I'm going to go in and update the spreadsheet based on some emails I got with more jobs that were announced to listservs. There's also a few different job market websites that I check regularly, like Higher Ed Jobs is a big one, Chronicle of Higher Ed, MLA Jobs is specific to English and like languages, and add the ones that I feel qualified for and that I am interested in to my spreadsheet. Okay, it is 2:30. I have been working for about an hour and a half, and I just went downstairs, ate some leftover pasta for lunch, and gave myself some little goldfish as a snack after lunch. These are like the sea turtles, like Aldi's version of goldfish. And then we have a big bag of candy for trick-or-treaters that never end up coming. So I've dipped into that and have a little Twix bar as a dessert. And I'm gonna keep cruising along on these application materials and mentally prepping for my first Orange Theory class in over a week. It is just about 4 o'clock, done with the writing group, and I feel like I made a lot of progress, so I feel really good about that. Now I'm gonna get changed and go to my Orange Theory class. I'm like a little nervous, and it's one of the coaches who is like a bit more intense. Like, she really wants to make sure you get your workout in, so I'm scared. Back from Orange Theory, took a nice body shower, didn't wash my hair because I got a lot of spot points, but I didn't get that sweaty, which I don't know how that makes sense. I think they had it like really cool in there, which we love. That was Pirelli opening my door. Hi, Purr. Oh my gosh, I love her. I think I'm gonna get started on dinner. I think I'm gonna make just some black bean tacos tonight. And then Megan and I are gonna have a little yap session where we talk about some of our materials and just sort of like check in about things. And it's making me feel so grateful that I have someone that I can do all of this with. And not only someone who like I feel like emotionally supported by, but someone who like actually knows the field and someone who's like going through the same thing. And it's just so far been a really wonderful experience. A lot of people have asked me if we're applying to some of the same programs or what it's going to be like if she gets an interview for a job that I really want or if I get an interview for a job she really wants. And I mean, I can only speak for myself, but I will truly be so happy for her no matter where she ends up. Like, as long as she is happy. I feel like I want her to have like her dream job more than I want to have my own dream job. And I just feel like her project is so good and her scholarship is so like meaningful that she deserves it. So I'm getting emo again. All that being said, let's get dressed and shove up some din. Good morning, happy Thursday. Another slightly chaotic morning. It's actually already the afternoon. It's 11:50 because I was like, I really need to clean my house. I need to clean my bathroom. I need to clean my room. Megan is having friends come into town and tomorrow's gonna be a pretty busy day, like 2 writing groups. So I was like, let's get it done this morning. And typically I would go to campus at 1 o'clock for a writing group that I lead in person. But I had some emails from participants in the group asking just for scheduling conflicts if we could do it online, and I was like, no problem with me. That saves me time in the commute to campus. So I was like, okay, I have extra time, I can wash my hair. So even though I'm just doing Zoom meetings today, I still want to like look put together. So step 1's going to be doing my hair. I'm going to do a little makeup, do some fun jewelry, and probably put together like a cute little outfit just for working from home. Okay, hair done. I did a blowout with my Shark Flex style as always. Put on a simple little cozy fall outfit, and now my favorite part is accessorizing. So I'm actually working with Luisa for this section of the video. If you have been following me for any time at all, you know that this is literally the only jewelry I wear. I love their products so much. So they gifted me a new pair of earrings and a new necklace that I am really excited to try. So I currently have these little huggies in my second haul, and I'm gonna try out this new super fun pair of earrings. So they're also little small huggies, and this one has a moon charm, which I'm obsessed with, you know, my little moon tattoo. And this one has like a little diamond star charm. I love that they go together, but they're actually like kind of different. I just think that is so fun. It makes me really wish that I was going to the Taylor Swift tour because they would be perfect for like the Midnights era. So cute, so lightweight, and I seriously wear their earrings with everything and during everything. I sleep in them. I'm never normally able to sleep in earrings. I shower in them, I work out in them. I just never take them out, and they have not tarnished at all. I've had their pieces for years. They actually have a 2-year warranty on their pieces, which is incredible. Their pieces are super affordable, start at only $39. Really affordable shipping options to the entire US, and I cannot recommend them enough. So let me look at the necklace now. Okay, so it's actually a layered necklace, which I actually don't have, and I've been wanting for quite some time, so I'm really excited about this one. Oh my gosh, that is so cute. Double layered. This one is slightly longer, just has like a plain gold little circle, and this one has like some really subtle detailing. So pretty. This would just be like such a great way to like elevate an everyday look. If I just like even threw that on with a t-shirt, I feel like that could be so cute. And I feel like I can wear these pieces during interviews, and it'll just like make me feel confident and add something to the look. And I'm truly obsessed with them. So I have a discount code in my description box for you guys. that you should check out to get a discount on your very own Ana Luisa pieces. Let me know in the comments which pieces you are thinking of getting. And thank you so much to Ana Luisa for these pieces. I am so excited to wear them forever and basically never take them off. A moment for all the leaves. This was my view when I was blow drying my hair. Like, that's beautiful. I love fall. And I'm actually wearing jeans with a fit because I feel like when I have hard pants on, it's like mentally gotta lock in. I have a couple minutes before the call, so that's just enough time to make a second cup of coffee. Okay, it is 2 o'clock. I finished the first part of my article writing workshop, which is where we go over the reading together, do an activity. Today was like a peer review section where they analyze their evidence. And now we have shifted into some independent writing time. Also, like, the paper towels on the desk, that's like a paid actor right there. Now I need to shift into doing some of my own work. So the next job application that I'm working on is one that requires a document that somehow in the past 15 applications I've sent, I have not been required to submit. And it is a 1 to 2 page summary of my dissertation abstract, or an abstract / summary of my dissertation project. And I have a research statement which like contextualizes like all of my research that I've presented at conferences, that I've published about, like, and how that has led to my current dissertation, and how I imagine like my current dissertation like being reshaped for like a book, and what I plan to do next. That's like more like a wider scope. So just the summary of the dissertation project, I'm sort of like, how do I not have this? The beginning of my writing sample, I have like a very brief summary of what it's about. My cover letter talks about my dissertation, but I don't know, this just feels really different. My cover letter like template, what I typically do in my cover letters, has like a paragraph where I like explain my dissertation. So now I'm wondering, like, for this job, since you're getting a full explanation of my dissertation, do I not like need to explain it in the cover letter? There's just like so much thinking to do about, like, I don't know, these like little things. And yeah, so I think that's what I'm gonna work on. I'm hoping to start with like what I have for the already about my dissertation in my cover letter template and in my writing sample, and to just like really flesh it out and to go into like detailed descriptions of all the chapters, and to also like gesture towards like how I imagine it being like impactful for the field, which is like, that's crazy to think about. So that's what I'm hoping to do for the next couple hours, and then I need to stay on Zoom for a call with the Writing Center admin team, the one that got canceled yesterday. We moved it to this late afternoon / early evening. Oh my goodness, this is proving to be quite difficult, which I thought might be the case. So the job specifically that I'm writing this dissertation abstract for is looking for someone who does like new media studies and digital rhetorics / digital literacies. And I feel like the current iteration of my research statement that I have starts with embodied rhetorics and how I use digital rhetoric to serve the goals of embodied rhetoric. But it's really hard because I feel like my dissertation is truly 50-50. It is just as much about embodied rhetoric as it is about digital rhetoric, because they are one and the same, and that is the whole case that I'm making. So thinking rhetorically about my audience, I feel like I need to start the research statement with like an opening in digital rhetoric or new media studies. So That took some like working around. So right now they want like 1 to 2 pages. I'm assuming that means single spaced. I have a couple paragraphs. The first paragraph opens with my dissertation takes as its starting point that digital writing, or what I often call multimodal composition, and embodied writing are two halves of the same whole. The connection between digitality and embodiment can be readily observed when thinking about the body's role in reading different kinds of texts. And then I sort of copy and pasted a section from like chapter 1 of my dissertation, which is also my writing sample, to like sort of articulate this just like really briefly so people are all on the same page as me. Like, while print-based alphabetic texts are usually seen, our eyes scan the page, we feel the pages as we turn them. Digital text, in addition to allowing consumers to see and feel the text, also has audiences to hear them. I'm thinking of podcasts and videos, to interact with them. I'm thinking of like commenting on YouTube, to experience the artifact. And so then I say we listen to words spoken, taking in the rhythm, pitch, tone of voice, saying them. The sound waves physically connect with our bodies, reverberating in our eardrums. I cite Steph Sarasso, who says like not only our ears but our entire bodies pick up on the vibrations of these sounds. And I don't know if that's like too much, if that's like unnecessary, but I feel like I want to put it in there just so I'm getting people on the same page as me, like right off the bat. Because I don't think everyone on this committee is going to be in digital rhetoric. And so then I say, while a lot of other scholars have relatively recently, started discussing the intersections of embodiment, multimodality, embodiment, digitality, like I'm thinking the past decade, many have not fully explored this connection's nuances. What I contribute to these conversations is an examination of how multimodality and embodiment work together, specifically as they help foster kinds of awareness that are productive to writing and to communicating with diverse audiences across various rhetorical situations. Then I say, as such, my dissertation develops a theoretical framework called Embodied Multimodal Composition, EMC. That's my whole thing. That's my theoretical contribution to the field. That 1, centers the body in knowledge production and dissemination. 2, I'm not really sure what's going to go in this blank yet, something about critical reflection. 3, opens new possibilities for more equitable, inclusive, and accessible writing practices and pedagogies. So I'm happy with that opening, but I guess I'm not fully happy with it because I'm like, I don't really get to like the importance of embodiment or even like what embodied rhetoric is until the next paragraph. I don't even talk about vlogs there, but I think that's okay because like the whole reason I'm using vlogs in my dissertation is because it's like one option, one really productive option. So the medium of video is one option, and then the genre specifically of the lifestyle vlogs is like an even more niche option. But I think like what I'm saying about embodied multimodal composition works for a lot of different mediums and genres. It works for podcasts, not just videos. It could work for virtual reality. Like a lot of different medial frames is what I'm like, in a perfect world, hoping this can like expand out to. So then I say in the next paragraph, while EMC is designed to function across media and genres, my dissertation unpacks this specifically with video, more specifically lifestyle vlogs. And then I say, and then I'm hesitant about this transition where I say EMC not only pushes forward the field of digital rhetoric / new media studies, but it also contributes to what William Bix called the embodied turn, a turn that centers bodies in our writing as materials technique rather than merely a metaphor. That's a quote. And then also responds to calls from scholars like Abby Knobloch, who says that we need to make the body visible. This is like a way of literally making the body visible. It's just like, I think I'm nervous that they're going to stop reading this after like one paragraph. And so I'm like, I need to put a lot of stuff in the first paragraph. But I also really need to go into detail about that connection so people are on the same page with me, because that's like so foundational to my dissertation. So then I feel like it would make sense to go into like chapter breakdowns of what I do for everything. But I'm like, a whole thing of what I talk about is like specifically rhetorical awareness. Do I need to highlight that more? And like embodied awareness, and I haven't even talked about feminism yet, and this is when I start to feel like my dissertation is doing 1 million things, and like they were right in my perspectives defense, and that I don't need to, or that I shouldn't have 2 anchor points of embodiment and multimodal composition. But then I sit here and I'm like, how could I not? Because they are literally the same. So yeah, this is where I always come back to. And I think I'm like feeling like in this really like perfectionist spiral where it needs to be like exactly what they want, but I know that this job is going to be competitive. And I don't know, it just feels like it could be a really cool opportunity. There's so many jobs I'm so excited about. I just want like as many interviews as possible. I don't know. I'm in a place where I'm feeling like overwhelmed, but also like super excited about all these jobs that are out. There's obviously like so much I don't know yet. I'm sure there's very, very, very many places I'm not even gonna get an interview to, but just like thinking about the possibility of like having these really cool jobs where I could teach such cool things just makes me excited, but also like overwhelmed, and trying not to get my hopes up, but also like trying to like honor my body and let myself feel excited if I feel excited. So I don't know, that was a lot of yapping. Anytime I have to like write a synthesis of my dissertation, or anytime someone asks what my research is about, it's always really hard because it's so many things. How do I explain them all? And I know it's about like putting them into a hierarchy of like this is the most important, but like they're all important. Anyway, I have 1 minute till I have to check back in with my group and see the progress that we made. So I need to be done yapping. Made some popcorn for a snack that I'm gonna have to eat in this next Zoom call. Okay, that meeting is done, and now I'm going to do a Target pickup and run to Aldi because I'm having a Halloween party this weekend. I realized I didn't talk about that. I have thrown my department's, their rhetoric program's Halloween party for the past 3 or 4 years. It started as like, not a joke, but like I wasn't like allowed to celebrate Halloween as a kid. So I was like, I need to heal my inner child and have like a college level rhetoric rager is what we called it. It was like 15 people. It was not a rager, but it was still just like a lot of fun, and that sort of like carried on. But this year Zach is throwing it at his house, which will be great because he has a bigger place. He has like a backyard that we could do a bonfire, and I said I would provide some like light snacks. So I just need to get some like chips and cheese board stuff, and Aldi's just like the best place for that. And I ordered like Target pickup, just like paper plates, napkins, cups, and it was only $1. So like these little like spider shaped rings that I thought would be fun, like that you wear in your hand. It's like a party favor. So I'm gonna go get all those and then come back, and I think I need to be done for the day. My brain worked in overdrive today. Okay, time for a little Aldi haul. Aldi is always so fun. It's as close as we could get to Trader Joe's in Bloomington, so it always just like, it gives me a little rush. Classic party food. We got some chips for chips and salsa, some pretzels, and Aldi's version of Cheetos. I feel like those are good crowd pleasers. I got some grapes. These are always really good on like a cheese board. I feel like you can easily like pick them up and just pop them in your mouth. Easy for a party. And this big old bag, this assorted crackers box. This was only like $3, I think, which is so cheap. That's another reason why Aldi gives me a rush. I got 2 things of mozzarella sticks. This isn't for the party, but I got it for Megan. It's like these smoothie cubes. She's been eating like a smoothie every day, so I don't know, I just thought that she might like these. 2 things of like chocolate covered like butter crackers. One is milk chocolate, one is dark chocolate. I've had these before. They're really good. These little chicken and cheese taquitos. Some cheese for the cheese board. This is, oh shoot, I didn't realize this was sriracha cheddar. I thought it was just cheddar. Okay, gonna have a fun one with that. This one is just so good for like the holiday time. I know it's not quite the holidays, but it's a cranberry white cheddar. Love this one. These are just for me to have, raspberries, and this salad kit is for me tonight. I think I'm gonna make this pumpkin bread mix for the party as well. I haven't tried Aldi's, but I made Trader Joe's and it was really good. I'm typically like pumpkin bread from scratch, but my recipe that I have, like my family's recipe, makes 3 loaves. And a bunch of other recipes I see online also makes 3 loaves, because I think 1 can of pumpkin makes 3, so box is the way to go. 2 things of mac and cheese. Again, not for the party. Just because I had like their butternut squash version, it was delicious. Also, Pirelli really wants to be let outside, so I'm gonna have to do that. This is truffle mushroom, and this is tomato and mozzarella. Both are really good. Strawberries for the cheese board. Brie cheese, hummus. My plan for the brie cheese, I have like a pumpkin shaped cutter, so I'm gonna like cut it and make it super cute. I got a pan of, oh, I thought she was throwing up. I got a can of pumpkin before I found that box, but this won't go to waste. Salsa for the chips. Okay, question. If you were getting salsa for a party, what would you get? I think like hot, especially in like the Midwest, Indiana is out of the question. And I'm wondering if like medium is too spicy. Like, should I have gotten mild? Anyway, got medium. And then the last thing I've never seen before, I'm super excited about this. I'm definitely gonna have to try this early. It is snickerdoodle cannoli dip. So I didn't really get anything to dip in this. I thought maybe the pretzels. I might have to buy like some other type of cracker or something, but that's so fun. Now let me put this on the fridge and then let Purr out. Purr, do you need to go outside? You need to just roam around a little bit. Yeah. I forgot that I have to show a quick little Target haul too. Also, all that Aldi stuff is only $70, which is crazy because I feel like that's so much stuff. Plastic cups. The paper plates that I wanted, I got a notification that they were actually out of stock, so I'm a little bummed about that. They had like little cats on them. I didn't realize these were 2 different sizes, but that might be kind of nice. Solid orange, and then these little like pumpkins, and then these napkins that say boo, and they sort of like go with the pumpkins. And then I can't tell you why I got this. I placed a Target order right when I woke up this morning, so I think I wasn't fully awake. I didn't realize the jaw unhinges. I don't know if this is gonna work, but hear me out. I saw this thing where someone like put this on their counter, and then they put like a glass cake dome over it to make it look like it was in a cage. I'll have to play around with it. I feel like it has potential. I don't know. Felt spooky. Zach doesn't have much Halloween decor, so I gotta buy some stuff. And then these are the little spider rings that are so fun. A little bit later now, after 7 o'clock. Dinner is going to be very easy. Tomato soup that I'm just gonna dump in here and heat up. And a grilled cheese and Caesar salad. It's 8:55 and I'm about to get in bed. That feels fantastic. I'm somehow still working my way through this. I think I have like 30 pages left. I just have only been reading it before bed at night, and I've been reading 3 pages. I'm just getting so tired and falling asleep. So I'll finish it eventually. But I know you guys keep saying power through, power through. I'm planning to read the next one when I finish this. Hopefully my schedule frees up and I can read a little bit more soon. I also have my outfit picked out for tomorrow. These are clothes I'm going to donate or try and sell. So I gotta like move those out of a basket into like a giveaway bag. And yeah, ready for bed. I have to be on campus at 9 AM tomorrow, which honestly, that always feels earlier than I want it to be, but I'm always so glad that I'm on campus at that time. You know, that's what time most people get to work, but it's like I gotta plan out my outfit before and just like be ready to go in the morning. Good morning, Purr. Good morning. She's mad I had to get up. No matter what time I wake up, I always feel like I'm rushing in the morning, but I took some time to fill out my vote by mail ballot. I'm not going to show it. Like, these are the instructions. And it always feels like such a really cool experience to vote, and makes me very grateful to live in a place where I know that like my voice matters and I have an opportunity to have a say in the future of our country. So by the time this video goes up, it might be too late to like ensure that you like have a vote by mail ballot or what you need, but there will definitely still be time to go vote in person. So this is my plea to you all: go vote. Back home now. It is almost 1 o'clock, so it's time to jump into leading my other writing group on Zoom. But this morning was actually really productive. I don't know why I'm surprised. Friday mornings, just like being locked in, it almost feels like you're in a dungeon because there's no windows. In the library, it just feels really good, really productive every single time. And I was able to just like power through that dissertation abstract. Like it didn't even feel hard. I just was like, "Da, da, 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 okay, it's done." I obviously haven't read it back, and Megan so kindly said she'll take a look at it too. And then I just went ahead and started editing my vlog and got a head start on that. I'm gonna roll it into tomorrow too, because I also want to like include some of like the decor for the party and stuff, and I don't know, just like show that because I showed you guys like the haul for everything. Good morning, happy Sunday. Much later, I know. I purposely didn't end the vlog because I wanted to include some clips from the Halloween party yesterday. I didn't even take a picture. Like I took nothing. And I don't know why that happened. I think I was like running late to get ready, and then before I knew it, people were here, and like vlogging and like even taking pictures was like the last thing on my mind. But things came out really cute. I ended up just doing like a craft paper charcuterie board. I think I took one picture before I fully set it up, and I like sharpied and labeled everything, which was really nice, so that way I didn't have to like stand there and tell people what each type of cheese was or what everything was. I created a label of like what I put in the punch, that way if someone had allergies or something, they could read that and see what it was. And it was just a lot of fun. We played some games, we just hung out, and I'm really glad that I was able to throw one last Halloween party before I graduate from grad school and most likely leave Bloomington. But anyway, it is well overdue to end off the vlog now. I do want to remind you guys one more time to check out my discount code for Luisa. Their pieces are beautiful. I actually got some compliments last night. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.